Time for another round of 2's review here at SDH, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a look back at the match. Last two matches of the season for Atlanta United 2 are on the road out west. The first one happened over the weekend against LA Galaxy 2, Los 2's, at home, part of the playoff chase in the West in USL Championship, and they really could not afford to be placed in a situation where they're having to work uphill in the final couple of matches of the season to try to sneak into the playoff picture. Going into this particular match for LA Galaxy 2 and Atlanta United 2, Los 2's minus 435, your draws a plus 508, and Atlanta United 2 to come out on the winning side a plus 851 in the composite, courtesy of our friends at Odds Portal. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube. Joe Titino on lead for Los 2's.
Though Galaxy 2 is on top 1-0 here inside 13 minutes of play. Good pick off here by Gonzalez. Cabral making the run, gets the service between the two defenders, gets the shot away, and it's just wide of the far post. Traeger will take this restart, bends it in towards goal. Into the 6 it goes. The header's right off the crossbar from Firmino. And Galaxy 2 is fortunate. This ball bounces up and hits Dunbar in the hand. And Gonzalez wasn't there for that one. Fortune was. Now Gonzalez will win this one back. Good work by the young man. Squares it over to Dunbar. Ready with one on the night. His second? No, a great save by Reyes. Good job by the keeper. And will take up this space. Has some help on the left side from Dunbar. This looks promising against Washington. Washington giving ground. Dunbar on his right foot fires off the crossbar. The ensuing header will go up and out from Picasso. Goal kick. Brennan gave it away right in Davila. Dunbar again working on Washington. Cabral calling for the return. Not good enough. Here's the shot by Cabral. The rebound is saved by Reyes. Point blank from Dunbar. Davila able to clean it up, and Galaxy 2 on the counter. It comes ahead to Cabral. Working on Tiente. Cabral has a one-on-one with the keeper. He puts it on his right foot. Back onto his left. Saved by Reyes, and I think he ran himself out of the angle. Dunbar gets a piece of this ball to go forward to Gonzalez. Plays it back into Dunbar, who's got the break, looking for his second. Save by Reyes. Nice job by the young keeper here. He's keeping Atlanta in the game.
Yeah, save after save.
Cobb able to play this one forward. Again, Raymar, his cross blocked by Picasso, but he kept possession. Another ball into the area. Back post. The header to goal off the post. And Galaxy 2 fortunate. Mateus' shot is deflected and out of play. Corner kick for Atlanta. And Lamb splits his defenders. He'll take up all the greenery in front of him. Now Cabral back into Lamb, onto his right foot, has a go at goal, saved again by Reyes, right on the keeper, but he boxes it out of play. Able to find this ball on the right side. Cabral once again, closed by Fortune, plays it out in Dunbar, great save by Reyes once again on the doorstep. Back once more, able to keep possession here. Does a good job with this outlet. Dunbar now. This looks promising for Galaxy 2. Ahead it goes to Cabral. Watched there by Cobb. Here's the shot to goal, and it gets on through the goalkeeper Reyes and out of play. And squares in Fortune. Having said that, the reason why Atlanta's still in this match is Vicente Reyes, their goalkeeper. Another ball into the area. Backside it goes, and now we're tied at 1. Firmino. In the 75th minute.
Of Traeger, who gets in. But how about this ball across? Nicely headed home by Tristan Traeger. Goal.
Firmino tries to usher this ball forward. Mateus on the left side. Raymar being closed by Lamb. He gets through him. Campbell can't find it. Here's Raymar in on goal. Plays it back post. 2-1 Atlanta. And Atlanta United 2 has taken a 2-1 lead here in the late moments against LA Galaxy 2.
That's where it happens. Raymar stays with it. Campbell can't clear. He gets caught. And Raymar just simply squares it. And once again, great movement. The last chance saloon time. Hitting hope.
This ball into Campbell. Back post, a header by Cabral, saved again by Reyes, and cleared to midfield.
Man of the match, truly worthy winner tonight for Vicente Reyes, the Atlanta United 2 young goalkeeper.
This will come on back to midfield. Ahead it comes to Vial, might have a chance to make it 3-1. His shot on goal, score! And the icing on the cake. 3-1, Atlanta United 2 over LA Galaxy 2.
Big spacing behind Vial. Yeah, credit to the youngster. Comes in, keeps his head, keeps his cool, and just puts it right underneath Reyes' goal. Dunbar in. Had some good moments on that right-hand side from Picasso, but it doesn't end the way they want.
And this one has come to an end. 3-1 is the final in favor of the visiting club, Atlanta United.
So the big win for Atlanta United 2 gives them their 6th win of the season and really made it difficult for LA Galaxy 2 now. With 2 matches to go, they're going to have to win out and try to get some help to get into the playoffs. Had they won, they'd be a part of the discussion. They'd be 4 points out of a playoff spot with 2 matches to play, but now they are 7 points out. Atlanta United 2 acting the spoiler, and their next match will be against Phoenix Rising, who have them for their last match, also at 39 points at 11-6-16, a goal difference of -10 for Phoenix in the West. They are 12th out of the 13 clubs. So let's take a look, courtesy of our friends at SofaScore, over the numbers in the match in and of itself. And once again, late night Saturday, and a big up to each and every one of you that were part and parcel to seeing that game and seeing it to its conclusion, since Atlanta United 2 didn't score their 3 goals until 15 minutes to go and beyond. So once again, props to Jack Collison and the 2's for coming out the other side, getting a full victory. So looking at this particular match and the starting lineups, looking at from our friends at SofaScore, for Atlanta United 2, Vicente Reyes, 8.8, and should be on Team of the Week. 10 saves, 2 punches, 8 saves inside the box, 65 touches, 34 of 44, basically 77% on his passes. Long balls, 4 of 14, 2 clearances, a tackle, 1 ground duel, 1. So Vicente Reyes ties the team record for 10 saves in a match, punched an 8.8 by the time the day was done. Your starting lineup had Bryce Washington, Noah Cobb, Tony Tiente, and Highmar. And it had Nicholas Firmino, Johnny Fortune, Luke Brennan, Jackson Conway, Darwin Mateus, Tristan Traeger. Tristan Traeger with the 2 goals, by the way, an 8.7 on the day for Traeger. His 3rd brace of the season. 4 shots on target, 1 off target, 0 for 1 on his dribbles, had the 1 big chance missed. 29 touches on the day, 13 of 17 in his passing at 76%. 2 key passes, 2 of 3 on his crosses, 0 for 1 on long balls, 1 big chance created, 1 for 2 on his ground duels, 1 for 3 in the air. 1 time he was fouled and had a clearance on the day, so Tristan Traeger had an 8.7. Other 7s on the board for Atlanta United 2. On the composite for SofaScore to 7.23, and the average age in your starting 11, 20.9. Darwin Mateus is 7.8, Jackson Conway is 7.1, Highmar is 7.5, Johnny Fortune with the yellow card is 7.2, wearing the captain's armband. Noah Cobb is 7.4. The rest of the starting 11 had 6s. Nicholas Firmino had a 6.7, along with Tony Tiente. Luke Brennan a 6.6, Bryce Washington had a 6.4. Substitutions, Nelson Orji came in and spelled Tony Tiente for the final 30, had a 6.7. Efren Morales at the end came in and subbed out for Tristan Traeger. He also had a 6.7. Eric Centeno came in, final 30 minutes for Luke Brennan, had a 7.5. Jonathan Vial subbed out for Jackson Conway in the final 30 minutes, had a 7.2. Alan Carlton came in with 4 minutes to go, plus stoppage, and he took over for a Johnny Fortune and had a 6.6 on your day for Atlanta United 2. Looking at the other numbers in the match, looking at your statistics in the overall, possession 51-49 to Los Dos, 50 shots on the day, by the way, 29 of them by LA Galaxy 2, 11 on target. Only the one ending up in the back of the net, Atlanta United 2 with 8 on target, 8 off target, 9 off target for LA Galaxy 2. 9 blocked shots for Los Dos, 5 for Atlanta United 2. LA Galaxy 2 won pretty much in a lot of the other categories. 9-7 on corners, had 1 more offside. 15 fouls of the 25 were called on Los Dos. They also had 2 of the 3 yellow cards. 7 big chances to 6, making only 1 on the day. 2 posts for Atlanta United 2, only 1 for Los Dos. 2 for 2 in counterattacks. Counterattack shots, 2 for LA Galaxy 2. Atlanta United had the Vial goal count as a counterattack goal from our friends at SofaScore. Shots inside the box, 19-15 and 10-6. Outside the box, once again, remember, Reyes had 10 saves on the day compared to 5 on the other end. Passes, 86% accuracy, Los Dos to 84. Long balls, 58% to 44, 29 to 25 in numbers. And Atlanta United 2 in crosses had 11 compared to 3 for the home side. On the dribble, both at 58%, but Los Dos had more instances of successful dribbles, 11-7. Duels 1 went to Atlanta United 2, winning 40 of the 78. Winning 11 of 17 in the air. Interesting stat there to keep an eye on as well. Tackles 11-9 to LA Galaxy 2. Interceptions 10-4 for Atlanta United 2. 19-17 on clearances in the match for Atlanta United 2. Jarrett Smith and I went over the match in and of itself on Soccer Down Here, so here was our analysis as a part of our opening kickoff on Monday. In honor of the opening kickoff, I wanted to talk about the 2's. And what happened?
All right.
Yeah, the 2's still have coming into this weekend. They had 2 games to go, and they're both out west. The Eastern Conference schedule's over, and so Atlanta United has 2 matches left, and one was against Los Dos, LA Galaxy 2. Next week they will finish up their regular season in Phoenix at Wild Horse Pass against Phoenix Rising, and I know that we were all kind of keeping an eye on what was going on in football and Extreme Rules with the WWE. And so it was trying to juggle all of these different things. And if you missed it, late Saturday night, LA Galaxy 2 had a 1-0 lead until these moments happened with 15 to go. And here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus and YouTube. Joe Tatino on the call. Well, actually, you know what, Jared, I think I've just absolutely messed that up because you want to know why? I forgot to upload it.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay.
Well,
cool. So as not to
yeah, go ahead and talk about it until
as not to belabor the point, we'll find the highlights. But Atlanta United 2 picking up a big road win. At a come from behind road win, Tristan Traeger only scores goals in bunches. He scored 2 goals. Then little Johnny Vial basically starts a counterattattack, then plays a pass, then runs 70 yards, gets on the end of said next through ball, and puts the game away 3-1.
I found the highlights. I finally uploaded.
Okay.
So here's your highlights. Let's see. I'll set this up one more time. Here's your highlights with Atlanta United 2 and LA Galaxy 2 from Dignity Health Sports Park. Joe Tatino on the call. Thanks to our friends at ESPN Plus, USL Championship, and YouTube.
Having said that, the reason why Atlanta's still in this match is Vicente Reyes, their goalkeeper. Another ball into the area. Backside it goes, and now we're tied at 1. Firmino. In the 75th minute.
Of Traeger, who gets in. But how about this ball across? Nicely headed home by Tristan Traeger. Goal.
Firmino tries to usher this ball forward. Mateus on the left side. Raymar being closed by Lamb. He gets through him. Campbell can't find it. Here's Raymar in on goal. Plays it back post. 2-1 Atlanta. And Atlanta United 2 has taken a 2-1 lead here in the late moments against LA Galaxy 2.
Where it happens. Raymar stays with it. Campbell can't clear. He gets caught. And Raymar just simply squares it. And once again, great movement. The last chance saloon time. Hitting hope.
This ball into Campbell. Back post, a header by Cabral, saved again by Reyes, and cleared to midfield.
Man of the match, truly worthy winner tonight for Vicente Reyes, the Atlanta United 2 young goalkeeper.
This will come on back to midfield. Ahead it comes to Vial, might have a chance to make it 3-1. His shot on goal, score! And the icing on the cake. Having said that, the reason why Atlanta's still in this match.
And there you go.
Vicente
There's your
Reyes,
highlights.
their goalkeeper.
Courtesy of our friends. Maybe if I hit pause. That's what I forgot to hit the loop button, too. So I'm still learning this stuff, folks. Still learning this stuff. But there's your highlights. Down 1-0, win 3-1. And so Vicente Reyes was once again bordering insane.
Yeah, 10 saves. I think the XG on that game for Los Dos was like 5. It's pretty wild. It's pretty impressive, pretty wild. Yeah, man, I mean, it's been a tough year for them. I know we talked about the first team. It's been a tough year for the first team, but I mean, the second team gave up a lot of goals this year. They had a lot of rotating bodies all over the place. On the back line, in goal, and the defensive midfield. The guy who led the team in goals last year actually got called up to the first team because they didn't have enough bodies. So you had to find goals from different places. You found some through Tristan Traeger, who came in through in the summer after his time with the Air Force Academy was done, and was really impressive. Jackson Conway found himself as the season went on. I think you saw growth in guys, and it was very cool to see from the kids able to go out and kind of just hang on for part of that game. And after hanging on for a while, able to make it to a situation where they could go out and get not just a draw, but then a win. Mm-hmm. Insanely impressed with what they've been doing, especially late in the season. I know the results haven't been there, but I do remind that they are teenagers, and it's tough. And it's if you've ever been on a team that isn't winning, it's tough enough when you're an adult to deal with it mentally, because it can just be so taxing. When you're a kid, it has to be even worse.
Yep. And going through, I mean, I would love to know the average age. And I know that we have in our game notes, traditionally, we have the average age of starting lineups. I'd like to know just how many times, and I'll probably look this up after the season's over next week when we talk about the match with Phoenix, just how many times the average age of the starting 11 for Atlanta United 2 was like over the age of, say, 21. My guess would be not a lot.
Yeah, the answer is not going to be very big, because it hasn't been. You're majority of the time you're running kids out there out of the academy, and it's always a tough ask.
Yeah, it is a tough ask. And go for it, Jared. I think.
Yeah, no, it's tough for those kids to handle it, both physically, mentally, emotionally. And I thought they did really well as the season went on, especially. I was really impressed with what they were able to put together. And yeah, some of those results were not good, and even some of the fight. There were games where Jack Collison wasn't happy with them.
Yeah,
and I thought they did a very good job as the season went on, though, of making it work. And this is a nice culmination, because I know if you look hard enough, you can find a reason to poo-poo just about anything.
yes.
And I know Los Dos is a second team, not a professional team like some of the other teams in USL. But damn, it was just really it's a good win. Like, that's the bottom line for me, is it's a good win, and it's something positive to hang your hat on with some of these guys going forward. Johnny Fortune, Vicente Reyes, you talked about, he has really come on in the second half of the season. Johnny Vial starting to get more traction. Alan Carlton saw the field again. Carlton's been one that I've really enjoyed watching this year grow and get more assertive in the way he plays. But overall, yeah, I don't know what the 2's look like next year roster-wise. I know we have the whole thing with the 2's where they're dropping down to MLS Next Pro. I don't know what that roster looks like. Some of these guys might be playing for spots either here or elsewhere next year, a la Philip Goodrum, who is lighting it up in Memphis.
Yeah.
So even if their future isn't here, they are making enough of a name for themselves that their future could be elsewhere.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at Memphis 901, who had to come from behind against Red Bulls and get the win and try to keep pace with Lou City at the top of the East in USL Championship. It is all right. Let me see if I can remember everybody from Memphis 901. It is Philip Goodrum, Chris Allen, Kisiadu, Luis Fernando, Mojadama. Okay, that's 5. So
I think that's what you want. Is if you're not going to stick here, you want these guys to be able to make a pro career somewhere, and good on them. I want to see how the 2's finish everything off. I want to see what they look like next year. But it was something in a season of just basura for the most part.
Yeah.
It was nice to have something positive to pick up on at the end of it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially after what happened yesterday with the first team, it was just nice to have something that wasn't disappointing.
Yeah. And Emilio, to answer your question, Vicente Reyes is 6'4". And so that's what you have in a keeper in Vicente Reyes. Your stats for this particular match, if I can find them really quickly. Shots, 50 total. 29-21 for LA Galaxy 2. Shots on target, 11. 8 for Los Dos. 9-7 in corners. 15 of the 25 fouls went to LA. Possession, 51-49 LA. Passing accuracy, 86-84 to Los Angeles. But, you're starting. The only sub not used was Nash Skoglund in this match.
Poor Nash.
Yeah.
Dude played his tail off last time out, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He was really good last time out.
And you're looking at your starting lineup was Bryce, Tony Tiente, Nelson Orji came in and gave you 30. Noah Cobb, Luke Brennan, Centeno came in and gave you 30. Firmino, Johnny Fortune, Alan Carlton came in for a cup of coffee. Mateus, Highmar, Jackson Conway, Vial came in and gave you 30. And then Tristan Traeger, after scoring that second goal, was swapped out for Efren Morales. So that was your lineup for the 2's. So excuse me. So that was what the lineup was. First comeback win on the road this season. Third brace on the year for Tristan Traeger. As you said, he only scores goals in bunches. Johnny Vial scores his first professional goal. Reyes 10 saves, tying the club single save record set by Vicente Reyes. So one more match to go for Atlanta United 2 this year, and it'll be out in Phoenix next week.
Hopefully they just won't, and hopefully next year they just won't be in a shooting gallery. That would be nice.
Yes.
I feel bad for Reyes and for Reyes and Garces and Nash, because they made a lot of saves this year. They're also in a shooting gallery a lot, and I don't want them to get PTSD out of this like Joe Bendick did in Orlando, because the man lived in a shooting gallery for multiple years. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, good win for them. Good way to finish things off.
So that's your rundown of 2's review. A 3-1 win for Atlanta United 2 as they head home and get ready for their last match of the year. It will be once again, USL Championship after dark as they head to Phoenix to take on Phoenix Rising at Wild Horse Pass coming up this weekend. So Atlanta United 2 will put a bow on their season against yet another Western Conference opponent. Thanks to all of you guys who have kept an eye on the 2's all season long, whether it was at the Fraction or whether it was someplace else, whether you actually went on the road and were there to support Atlanta United 2, watched on ESPN Plus, or made sure that you were kept up to breast on everything for the 2's. However you access all of your information, USLChampionship.com or here at SDH and on ESPN Plus all season long. So we'll do this one more time to put a bow in the season after the match in Phoenix. That's your 2's review. Atlanta United 2, 3-1 winners over LA Galaxy 2. Play it safe, everybody. We'll see you next time.